2023.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to call the Service Committee meeting together at 6 o'clock. Members present are Mr. Steve Young, Mr. Brenton Potter, C. Aaron Sherrick is absent, and myself as chairman. At this time, we'd open it up to the public for anybody who has anything to say on the Service Committee. Okay, seeing none, we will approve of the October 5th, 2023 regular Service Committee meeting minutes. I need a motion to do so.
So moved.
Got a motion by Steve, Mr. Young, and second by Mr. Potter. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, changes to codified ordinance 923.24, the lateral connections. We got with us tonight Mr. Jeff Dunn, who's going to explain what we need to have done, and it's all yours.
The sewer department does not use the cleanouts. It's a 6-inch cleanout. Our suction tube on the sewer truck is 8 inches. We could run the pressure out, but when we bring it back, we cannot use that for suction. So actually, it would send the debris back up into the house. Possibility of that, not every time. So I would like to do away with the cleanouts. Basically, B, part of theirs is except where the city approved cleanouts has been installed, do away with that part of it. And C, take that out altogether.
Okay. And what about E? You want to take that out too? Or the newly installed ones, or you want to keep that in case the owner puts one in?
I would take that out too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. With that being done, why don't you get together with Brian and go over that for the, within the next 2 weeks, then come here next meeting, our Service Committee meeting, and then we'll go from there once we got it set, and we'll present it to council. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. You guys have any questions on that, Brenton or Steve? Have any questions for Mr. Dunn on that?
Did you want to redo the, Mr. Dunn, did you want to redo the verbiage on C, or did you just want to take it out completely? On C here, I know you had mentioned maybe replacing it with something else different.
He wants to replace it. I think he wants to take it out.
Just take it out completely?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just take it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk to Brian to see if he thinks something else needs to be there.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Vicki has this question.
Yes.
Vicki Dishon, 1108 Hillcrest Drive. Do we also want to then take out under 923.24A that talks about definitions, do we want to take out the definition of a clean out? Because just in my quick looking of what, Jeff, you're proposing to take out, what have you, it all refers to clean outs.
You're correct, Vicki. On number 3 there, I was going to take that out too.
Yep.
Thanks, Vicki.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay, you got anything else, Jeff?
No,
That's
should
it?
be
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. You had a list of our open projects given to us a couple weeks ago. Does anybody have anything on those you want to talk about? No. Do you, Mr. Young?
Actually, can we back up real quick?
Sure.
So I guess we asked before, so if we have on 923.24, A and B, now as E, do we have to do anything special to change that to C, or just leave it?
I think you just,
We want to read.
redo it.
Yeah.
It'll automatically go to that point? We don't, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Terry.
Okay.
Perfect.
Seeing nothing on the open projects, does anybody else have anything in the public to bring up to the Service Committee? Seeing none, we'll adjourn at 6:05 p.m.
Health and Safety Committee, October 19th, 2023.
Call the Health and Safety Committee meeting to order at 6:05. Members present are Dan Wireball, Steve Young, Mark McKeever, and myself as chair. Is there any public participation for health and safety? Seeing none, you have in front of you the minutes for the October 5, 2023 regular Health and Safety Committee meeting. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So, second.
Motion by Mr. McKeever, second by Mr. Young. Any further discussion? No. If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. Anything on the open projects list you wish to discuss, Mr. Young?
Sure.
Mr. McKeever?
No.
Mr. Wireball?
No.
All right, any public participation? Seeing none, we will adjourn at 6:06 PM.
Public Lands and Buildings.
Bouncing ball.
October 19th, 2023.
All right. I guess I'm calling Public Lands and Buildings Committee to order. What time do we?
6:07.
6:07. And Kevin Myers, Brenton Potter, and myself, I'm sitting in as chair for Sierra and Sherrick, who is not here. Any public participation for Public Lands and Buildings Committee? Oh, here we go.
Vicki Dishon, 1108 Hillcrest Drive, Bucyrus. At the October 17th council meeting, Mayor Reeser requested a referral of the codified ordinance replacement pages to the Public Lands and Buildings. Motion was made, seconded, and approved by council. Because the replacement pages involve the need for a payment of an invoice, the referral should have been made to the Finance Committee. And I did review prior past ordinances dealing with the replacement pages, and it's always been the Finance Committee. So in my opinion, Public Lands and Buildings, you cannot talk about it tonight. And at the next council meeting, the mayor will need to re-request his referral and refer it to the appropriate committee, being that of Finance. Thank you.
I wondered about that.
Well, is that what we'd like to do?
I don't think we have a choice.
Okay.
Can I just ask a question, though?
Yeah.
Does this need to be done before the next meeting? Is like there an invoice that we need a special meeting is what I'm asking.
Can I get back to you on that?
Yes. If we do need a special meeting, just let us know so we
Yep.
can.
Yep.
Well, I guess with that, we'll go to the approval of the minutes from October 5th, regular Public Lands and Buildings Committee meeting.
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We can't do that. Open projects, any open projects, Public Lands and Buildings? Okay. Any more public participation? No. And we are adjourning at 6:09.
Platting Committee, October 19th, 2023.
I'll call plating to order at 6:09 PM. Members present, Kevin Myers, Dan Wireball, Terry Spiegel, and myself, Chair. Is there any public participation? None being. You have before you the minutes from October 5th. Do I have a motion to accept?
Second.
Okay. I have a first from Kevin and a second from Dan. If there's no other discussion, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passed unanimous. Any open projects? Oh, yeah. Any open projects? Okay. Is there any public participation? Okay, none being. I'll adjourn at 6:10 PM.
Development Committee, October 19th, 2023.
All right, I'll call Economic Development to order at 6:11 PM. Members present, Steve Young, Mark McKeever, and myself, Chair, with Aaron Sherrick being absent. First and foremost, is there any public participation? Seeing none, we'll move on to the approval of minutes from the October 5th, 2023 meeting.
I'd like to approve the minutes for October 5th, 2023.
I'll second that.
I got a first from Steve and a second from Mark. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, the same? All right, next is the appointing of Donna Moore to the Bucyrus Library Board of Trustees. Do we just need to send that to full council then, vote on that?
I'll make a
Okay.
motion to appoint.
Okay, I got a first from Mark,
Second?
second from Steve. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion passes. We'll move on to open projects, if there's any that you guys would like to discuss tonight. No? Okay, is there any other public participation for economic development? Seeing none, we will adjourn at 6:12 PM.
Finance Committee, October 19th, 2023.
All right, I would call Finance Committee to order at 6:13. Members present, Mark McKeever, Kevin Myers, Terry Spiegel, and myself, Chair. Any public participation for Finance Committee? Seeing none, I would ask for approval of the minutes from October 5th, the regular Finance Committee meeting.
So moved.
Second.
I got a first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And so that's approved. Appropriations for traffic lights is the first thing we have here. I guess we're taking 4,000 from the, let's see. Right, yeah, we're taking 4,000. Is that right? 4,000?
Putting 4,000
Putting
into there.
4,000 into the contractual services, so. I guess I need a motion for that.
Do we know if this needs to be as an emergency?
I would think it would.
I think it's the ones they're working on out there
I think so.
on Hopley, yeah.
Okay.
That's my understanding, so.
Yeah.
I'll request with emergency legislation the appropriation of $4,000 to contractual services in the Muni Fund 205 in the line 7612 license tax.
I'll second.
As an emergency.
As an-
Yep, that was my first sentence.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
But I can say it again if you'd like.
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure we're clear. I got first and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? No. All right. I guess we're repealing ordinance 36-2023. Do I have a motion to, I guess? I don't know how you repeal you just don't do it, I thought, but.
Is, Mr. Garner, did she give you an explanation? I know her email mentioned it was done, we did it incorrectly. Do we need to request new legislation?
So when I talked to her, I thought that we were repealing this and then replacing it with what we were supposed to have done originally.
Correct.
But she's not here to explain what she needed to do correctly. I guess it was what we transferred and we were supposed to appropriate.
I believe it was something like that, yeah.
Reimbursement.
According to her report.
So you could.
So we need to
request
repeal, we need to repeal and then request replacement legislation.
Yeah, so you would request emergency legislation repealing ordinance 36-2023 and replacing it with the reimbursement from the appropriate fund.
I would make an emergency motion, or a motion to request emergency legislation to repeal ordinance 36-2023 and replace it with appropriate legislation for the reimbursement.
So I'll second that.
Got first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Fine. Okay, any open projects? Anybody wants to discuss? No? Any more public participation? Seeing none, I'm going to adjourn at 6:16.